Hi there, savewith.crypto here. Okay, so this is going to be a video a little bit about MultiversX, quite a bit about ZPAY and those kind of tokens that you may know that I'm probably fairly too heavily invested in, but nevertheless I can see a great future for them. In particular, ZPAY this month I think is going to do things, and part of the reason for that is it is going to go cross-chain. I don't know if that's going to happen this month, but at the moment it's on the MultiversX blockchain, and then it's going to be on the Ethereum, Solana, Injective Protocol and ZK Sync blockchains. And there's another one which will be a surprise, which I'm excited about. If you want to know about that, you'll have to subscribe to the channel, and I will let you know when I can tell you. I know already, but I have been sworn to secrecy. And secrecy because, not because there's anything weird, it's just that ZPAY want to make sure that when they say something's going to happen, it happens, because that hasn't always been the case in the past. And this means that the super app is going to launch between July the 23rd and July the 30th, 2024. Okay. Now, I know we've been promised the super app for well over a year now. I do actually think it is going to happen this time. And that was a question that I asked directly to Edward, the CEO of ZPAY. Okay, so this guy here, Stephen, you might know him as the Economistic on X. He had a channel called Podcast Around a year or so ago, which was really good. Now he seems to be doing stuff on his own, mostly on X rather than YouTube. But he did this post today saying that the ZPAY e-gold chart is forming a massive multi-month inverse head and shoulders, approaching upside breach as the launch of the ZPAY super app nears. He says, "Call me the Jim Cramer of ZPAY and ignore me. I'll be quote tweeting this chart, showing you I tried telling you." And then we've got these kind of like tags going on at the moment: e-gold squeeze and ZPAY squeeze. So here's Stephen's chart. Yeah, okay, that's it's kind of a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, I would say. Let's just have a look at the chart, see if there's anything else I can see. Well, I did notice Stephen was using eCompass to look at it. You can actually look at it on TradingView as the ZPAY wrapped e-gold pair. So let's zoom out to say the monthly. Well, it does look like there was a bottom here in March, and from there we've been up 325%. Nice. Let's try zooming in a bit more, maybe the 12-hour. Okay, now this is what interests me. Is what we're looking at here is these moving averages. These are from this indicator here, which is called the CT MAC, which is the moving average crossover indicator by Caretaker. I've got this set slightly different. I've removed that info box, or the info panel, I can't remember which one. And I've just got these EMAs showing. The cyan is the 9 EMA, the yellow is the 21 EMA, and the green is the 55 EMA. Now this is an indicator as used by Eric Crown in his Crown Trading School, which is actually free to do, by the way. If you look at one of his videos, he's got a new one starting in a week or so's time, and I highly advise you do it because I've learnt some good stuff. One of the things I've learnt is using this indicator, what you're looking for is when the green and yellow EMAs cross over. So if you've got the yellow going under the green, that's usually a sign of a downtrend. So for example, that happened here in May, and this continued all the way until the 23rd of June, at which point the yellow crossed to on top of the green, and it's been that way ever since. And when the trend is really, really bullish, what you see is the green, the yellow and the cyan in that order spread out all nicely like that. So to me, I would say that that is healthily in a uptrend. If we look at the dollar chart, you can see the yellow crossed under the green in May. Then it crossed back, same time, June the 24th, and it's absolutely rocketing up since. And from that low there, it has been up 166%. So if you've been accumulating ZPAY down at these prices here, well done. I must admit I didn't particularly do that, but there again I've got quite a lot already. Anyway, bearing that in mind, I need to decide what I'm going to do with this Tadar token here. It didn't cost me very much because it was in the last launch pad, and I think I paid $70, so I got my money back anyway. I'm tempted to just swap that into ZPAY, but I'll have a think about that in a moment. I need to do the farm rewards for this actually, so let's do them. So that's $50 of XMEX, 415 of XMEX there, little bits of other stuff. Okay, so that's claiming away there. That's interesting actually. I'm in position 53 now in the Newton League. That's jumped up quite a bit, and I don't know why. I guess somebody must have unlocked quite a lot of their XMEX maybe. Interesting. Actually, maybe I'll leave that to Dar for a bit because I know they've got an app coming out soon, and I don't know what it does. Yeah, so I've still got the Tadar, the Wrap Teeth, and the ZPAY that I need to decide what to do with. Well, that's about it for that one, really. Now I'll just update the energy. Now, another thing I need to do is I need to go to the Hatem protocol, and over here I need to sort out what I'm going to do with the HSE gold that I unstaked from the launch pad. I think it had 10 days to unbond. Yeah, it's done now, isn't it? So it's this 119.81 HSE gold there. So I'm going to claim that. And all these things on Hatem protocol seem to take a little bit longer than you'd think. Okay, so that's that done there. Then I should be able to add that as collateral. So if I go collateral, add maximum, add collateral. Okay, so that's that done. So yeah, you can see that here now. So that's all good. So there's 220 SE gold there. That is down a little bit from what I had before because I sold some e-gold, converted it to Bitcoin, and I'm trading that over in BitGet. I think at some point I will put it back into e-gold. Now the other thing I want to check is the eligibility for the USH airdrop, and you do that by having Hatem staked in this Hatem booster here, and you have to have like 20% Hatem compared to your e-gold to qualify for the airdrop. We don't know any details about this at all yet, so I don't know if it's going to be good or bad or whatever, but I've been kind of getting involved with this since December last year, so hopefully I will get a tasty airdrop at some point. So if you look here, you want to see all these figures being green, and so to do that you need this boost to be over 200%, and you can do that just by coming here to the HTM booster, and if you've got any HTM there you can just stake it. There's not much point in doing what I just did, because once you've got over that 20% Hatem, you don't get any extra benefit. But what it does do, it gives you the peace of mind of if the price of e-gold goes up a lot compared to Hatem, then you'll still be eligible for that airdrop, if that interests you. And I think it interests me. But yeah, overall, not financial advice at all, but I would just have a look at ZPAY and see what you think, because I think this has 100x potential. 100x from where we are would put it back at its all-time high of about $1.80. So at the moment, ZPAY has a market cap of 12.12 million. So 100x from here would be about 1.2 billion. Well, if that happened today, then the position would be somewhere around things like Pith, Brett, Jasmy, Algorand, Celestia. I mean, some of these have only been around for a few months. So for a coin that's been around for a few years to get into the top 100 and get a place around here, it's very feasible, I think. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. While you're down there, please do give the video a like and make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've got the notification bell set on all, and above all, tell your friends.